friends, welcome back. If you are new, I am Nikki. Today we're doing something I have not done in a very long time. We are going sourcing at the dollar store. So here in SoCal, we have a dollar store called 99 cents only. It's a dollar store, but it's a chain. I don't know if they have it in other parts of the country. I haven't seen it when I've been traveling, but we have a lot of them here in SoCal, and I haven't sourced at one for Amazon in a very long time. And the only reason I'm here is because one of you actually commented on one of my videos where I went to, was it Dollar General, or it was another chain? I think it was Dollar General, another chain dollar store. And one of you told me that when you lived in SoCal, I think your name is Jane. If you're watching, Jane, thanks for the tip, that you used to score a lot at 99 cents only store. So I was like, why don't I check it out? I have been so into sourcing, doing online arbitrage most of Q4. So I haven't been out sourcing other than Marshalls and TJ Maxx in like a week, which is a lot for me during Q4. I'm usually sourcing a couple times a week. Amazon has still been great. It's been my #1 selling platform. eBay's second. Poshmark is, I don't know, eBay and Poshmark for the first time are like kind of neck and neck. So let's go sourcing. Let's see what we can find. If I don't find anything or if this video is too short, I'll bring you with me to Walmart because that's where I'm going after this. So let's All right, friends, my little snowman's cracking me up. I'm back home. It's the next day. Let me turn this around. We're still filming on the phone. My new camera will be here tomorrow, so uploads will be regular, you guys. I'll update for those of you that care about like upload schedule for 2022 and all that. I'll tell you at the end. The reason I wanted to film this the next day is because that was such a learning experience for me. I don't know why I haven't been going to the dollar store more often. I also don't know if the dollar store is so great to source when it's not like Christmas time, because a lot of my scores were in the game section. So let's just jump into it. This store was huge. I highly recommend, if you can, going to a larger dollar store because they just have more of a selection. This, I'm not exaggerating, was kind of like a small Walmart, you guys. They had Christmas decorations. They had clothing. I don't remember the dollar store selling clothing ever that I can recall. They had clothing. They had a home section. They had pots and pans. They had protein powder. They had a grocery section. No joke. Very big. So if you can, before you go shopping, research and try to find the bigger stores because there's just more inventory to go through, more chances to make money. I scored big time in this store. I literally scanned a game. It came up. So they were charging $3. I should say though, everything at this store is not 99 cents, like the name 99 cent store. They had things like $20. Those were few and far between. They had $10, $3, and $5. And something that's really annoying that this store is doing now is when it's like a really good deal, it says extreme deal, and they put this huge sticker on the box. And they are such a pain to get off. You'll see in the clips that I put in of the items, but I have to use my heat gun to heat the sticker and then my Scotty peeler to get it off. I started in the game section. It was right when you entered the store. They had a ton, I'm sorry, I should say games and toys. A ton of games, toys, a ton. I've never seen that many in the dollar store before. It literally felt like I was at Walmart. When I tell you I scanned every single toy, I scanned every single toy. A lot of them just didn't even come up as in Amazon's inventory. But what I was going to tell you is in games, I scored big time. I scanned a game they were charging $3 for, and I am selling it for $25 on Amazon. And I'm doing merchant fulfilled. I'm trying to give you all the details. I picked up 10. I sold 3 before I even left the store. That does not happen for me where I scan something for Amazon, I upload it, put it to sell, and it sells before I even check out. I sold 3 before I even checked out. This is a learning experience for me because I don't sell a lot of toys and games. I have, but not some with such a good rank. This game has a rank of like 2,000. 2,000 is a very good sales rank. If you're new to selling on Amazon and I'm saying any terms that you don't understand, like sales rank, gated, please go watch my Amazon for Beginners video. I always link it down below in my Amazon FBA videos, because there's just a lot of stuff that I may say that you're like, what does gated mean? Or what does sales rank mean? And I don't want to keep explaining that, because a lot of you are also experienced sellers. So I will link that video down below. Oh my God, it's so great to have something with such a great sales rank. 3 sold before I even left, so I was super excited about that. So I scored in the game section. Toys, not so much. A lot of them had, either they weren't coming up in Amazon's inventory, or the dollar store was charging like $9.99 and they were selling on Amazon for like $15.99, some cases $17.99. A lot of toys, a lot of toys. Then I did look through the clothing section, which I'll show you some clips of. You guys, the clothing was a mess. Like super cheap feeling. You guys know I don't even like using that word. Cheap and like flammable, I guess. Like it just was not good. So I skipped through that. I did scan. I don't know if I filmed clips of this. I was in this store for like 2 hours. I think that's the longest I've ever been in a dollar store. I did scan stuff like stickers, crafts, didn't find anything there. I then went through, like they have an automotive section. It's wild. I scanned like car oil. I did scan this tire tube, which they were only charging, I can't remember, you'll see in the clip, but it was selling on Amazon for like $50. So great profit, but it had no sales rank. I personally do not pick up anything that doesn't have a sales rank. I used to in the beginning, like when I started almost 3.5 years ago, and I still have those items. If you see something on Amazon that comes up in the inventory but doesn't have a sales rank, that means one of 2 things. Either it's never sold on Amazon, or it has not sold in a very long time. Very long time. You can check Keepa to find out when or if it has sold. So if something doesn't have a sales rank, I just skip on it. I don't care if it's 99 cents and it's going to sell on Amazon for $70, but if it's not going to sell for years or months or a year, I just don't pick it up. So if you see that tire tube and you just kind of want to sit on it, or who knows, maybe one day there will be a huge demand for it. So I passed on that. I also scored in the food section. Now, I like checking the food section at any store I go to source. I sell a lot of food on Amazon. One of the reasons I love selling food is because it's less likely to be returned. If you've ever sold on Q4, you know, especially on Amazon, you're going to get a lot of returns in January. For clothing, for toys, maybe people decide they don't want things. That's just how it goes with gifts. But food, you're not going to get a return on food, you guys. So I love selling food year round. I always tell people ask me like, what should I start selling? When you first start selling on Amazon, you might be gated in a lot of grocery. But anyways, went through the food aisle. I scored big time. They had some protein powders that they were only charging $6 for. One of the powders I found is selling for $70 each on Amazon. I found 5 of those. There are a couple sellers. I think there's 4 sellers on that one. The other one they're charging $6 for is selling for $50 on Amazon, and there are only 2 sellers on that. I've never found, this is like one of the nicest dollar stores I've ever been to. It was a drive. It's pretty far away from me. I had to drive like an hour to get to it, but I also stopped at other stores along the way. So, and I've never seen a protein powder. And another big thing about grocery, check expiration dates, you guys, because sometimes the dollar store or any store will have stuff that's expired and you cannot sell expired items on Amazon. So I scored on that, and they are nowhere near expiration. One powder expires like end of 2022, the other one the end of 2023. Even the cashier, when she was ringing me up, she's like, man, this is a good deal. I'm going to pick up one of these. Scored. I did stop by the beauty section. You guys, look at these clips. They literally sell jewelry, hair products. They had tons and tons of different gift sets. I did scan a lot of the gift sets. A lot of them didn't come up in the inventory, or they didn't have a sales rank, so I passed on that. They did have like this cubic zirconia set. My ears are probably going to fall off from wearing that, but I bought it for myself. It was $1.99. I'm going to put I'm gonna put it in my Christmas stocking. I'll let you know if my ears turn green. Didn't really find much in the beauty section. I also scanned a lot of their makeup. They have LA Colors, beauty sets, no go there. They had a sock section. They had Fruit of the Loom socks. They had a pack of socks that they were charging, I think, $5 for, and they were coming up as selling for $25 on Amazon. But the sock pack that I had, the socks were like green and pink, or gray and pink. I think I have a clip of it. But what I was scanning on Amazon, it was coming up as all white. So always check the listing, because you don't want to upload your listing or saying that you have that pack and then you send it to the person and they're expecting all white. Sometimes when you scan a barcode is what I'm saying. It doesn't happen very often, but the wrong item comes up. And I did type it in and it still didn't come up correctly. So, and I do not add my own listings to Amazon. If I scan a product and it doesn't come up, I'm not going to sell it. I know you can. Some people say it's simple. Some people say it's not. I have too much going on. So I decided to pass on those. They had some boxer brief sets. Those didn't come up. This store was wild, you guys. I need to be going to this store like at least once or twice a month. It's definitely worth the drive. I'm really curious, though, to see what this store has after Christmas is over. Like, yeah. Okay, so anyways, let me just keep going. I've already talked for 10 minutes. Stopped by the, health and beauty with, toothpaste. Sometimes you can score and do multi-quantities of toothpaste from the dollar store, scanned shampoos. There wasn't enough profit for me there. Then I went over to their home goods section. I scanned shower liners, pot and pan sets. They had coffee makers. They had ring lights, you guys. When did the dollar store start selling ring lights? I did scan the ring lights. They didn't come up, but I thought I would show you guys, because if you need a light or a ring light, I think they were like 10 or 20 bucks. Super good deal. Tons of toys though. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I learned a lot. I had no idea, thanks to one of you guys, I think your name is Jane. Thank you, Jane, for telling me about sourcing at the dollar store in Q4. That was just amazing. So I ended up spending $115, and I am set to make about $600 in profit. Just let that settle in. Let that settle in. Of course, the items have to sell. But I've already sold 3 of the items I got. And I should say the majority of the stuff I got was multi-quantity. I got 5 of one protein powder, 10 of another protein powder, lots of games, a couple of home good items. It's worth it to check out, you guys. If you're outsourcing, it's worth to check out. I didn't even think to look if I could sell any of that stuff on eBay, because I was just scoring so good with with Amazon. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. More Amazon videos coming at you. So I wanted to tell you the upload schedule. Originally, before my camera was stolen, I don't even want to go into that again, I was planning on uploading about 5 times a week on this channel in December, but having my camera be gone, I've told you guys, I really don't like filming on my phone. I find it distracting. My notifications come up. I don't remember where to look. The audio isn't that great. So it kind of put a wrench in my plans for uploading frequently. My camera's coming tomorrow. So probably from here on out through the rest of the month, there will be a lot of videos. And then I'm thinking for January 2022 and on, I want to stick to 3 videos a week on this channel, because I want to start posting again on my beauty/lifestyle channel. That was my first YouTube channel. I love beauty, if you can't tell, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have quite a bit of makeup on. I always have, probably always will. And I feel like during the pandemic, I kind of fell out of love with it because I wasn't going anywhere. I was pregnant and then I was postpartum. But now, I'm coming out of the new mom life. It's been a year. I'm back wearing makeup. I honestly never stopped wearing makeup. I just wasn't going anywhere. So I want to post on that channel again. So if you're into travel and mom content and beauty and makeup and all that stuff, I always link that channel down below. But there's going to be 2 videos a week on that channel. So I feel like that's a realistic goal for me to do. 3 videos here, 2 videos there. I cannot do 5 videos here a week. I feel like that's not even necessary. I don't even think you guys would care if I did 3 or 5. So yeah, 3 videos here a week, January 2022. Subscribe, eat, pay. YouTube tells me that 50% of you watch these videos all the way to the end and you're not subscribed. If you are still here, you clearly want to be friends, and I want to be friends with you. So subscribe. Lots of videos coming at you for the rest of this December. I can't speak. I have a lot of work to do. Follow the Reselling Instagram because I'm actually going to go do shipment number 2. I have to go to the post office right now twice a day because my car is so small. It's a 2-door car. And I have a lot of packages. I really, not number one, but one of my big business goals for 2022 is to get a work vehicle that's bigger than my car. I just need one, especially in SoCal. I need like a fuel efficient, good storage space work car. My dream car currently, I'm just rambling at this point if you're still here, we're just friends, is a G-Wagon. I know everybody I've ever met tells me that the mechanics of that car and the quality of that car are awful. They're not meant to have long term. I just love the shape. I love a boxy SUV. I don't like how all the SUV styles now are kind of starting to look like minivans. No hate on minivans if you have one, but I don't like that like circular SUV. I like very like strong cut lines, boxy SUVs, and I just love that truck. So that's the penultimate work vehicle. But for now, I'll stick with the hybrids. All right, friends. Happy holidays. Lots of videos coming at you, and I will see you soon.
Christmas Day this year, I've got a plan.